is now a movement in the Western world called spiritual activism. It is where people of different spiritual persuasions feel that just simply meditating, contemplating on the divine, going into retreats, being passive to the world, retreating from the world is insufficient, okay, for really living by the values that we are commanded to live by and living a spiritual life. Another way of calling spiritual activism would be socially responsible spirituality, being socially responsible to the ills of society and of the world. So what would a socially responsible Sufism be?
So, this question of being socially responsible Sufism, and there are many people who probably take spirituality, and especially even in the West, as you have mentioned in your question also, that it is the individual's matter. You meditate, contemplate, do some yoga exercises, right? Go in fasting, right? Go into the retreats, and then you are a spiritual person. I do not know what sort of spirituality that is. If it is not giving me any meanings to life, I personally do not want tranquilizers for myself, right? I would want meaning and the purpose of my life into it. I am the follower of Chishti order, and for me, the manifesto of the Chishtis is derived from the last sermon of the patron saint Hazrat Khwaja Muinuddin Chishti Ajmeri, and it starts with love all and malice none, and it says further, it goes that mere talk of God and religion, mere talk of God and religion will not take you far. Mere talk of peace will avail you not. Do not go into the courts of the kings, and do not stop your feet from going to the doors of the widow and the needy. And the last line says, serve the humanity. This is your mission. So do it dutifully and courageously, so that I, as your Pir o Murshid, on the day of judgment, should not be ashamed of you. This is the manifesto of the Chishtis. And what does it reflect? Is a social movement, helping the poor and the needy, living in the society. And when it says, do not go into the courts of the kings, right? It is saying, do not go into the pursuit of getting power, right? Or pleasing the power. Right? Stand with the oppressed. Ask for their rights. Say the truth. Do not please the powerful, because he is the powerful. Who holds my life and my death. He is supreme. Right? So this is a very social model. And the Chishti model is nothing but we find the Creator by serving the creation. So the service of humanity is actually the social part of it. And the life is here, what we are experiencing. And what we are not experiencing, but it is here in this very moment, which we gonna experience later after when we are in graves. But it is happening right now. Right? You were saying that they are not walk by talk, right? They are not walking what they are talking, right? Because they are missing this point. They are looking at hereafter as this is the matter of hereafter. No, this heaven and hell is happening right now. Because if it is dependent on my actions and my needs, then it is the reality of now. What I am doing, what I am sowing, only I am reaping it afterwards. So you are looking for the crops and the fruits afterward, and you are not looking at what you are sowing it right now. It is only, my dear, that we are not experiencing it right away. Yeah? Because that is a very subtle experience. It cannot be experienced while I am in this body. When I leave this body, I am not experiencing anything else but what I have done. What was that real thing? This appeared to me as a cup before my eyes and a coffee within it, right? But this is my understanding of it, right? I tasted it, it gives me some energy, gives me some boost, and I'm talking to you, right? Then I missed how this coffee was brought here. Did I use the right means? That story, which was subtle, I forgot. Right? That part. It is on table, I am experiencing it, but there is a whole story, whole chain of actions through which this cup came to my table. I missed that story. That I will experience after my death. So, the sociology and the social aspect of Sufis and Chishtis is that it's not necessary to go into the jungles and to find God. Right? The best medium to find God, well, it says that فَقَدْ أَرْفَ نَفْسَهُ فَقَدْ أَرْفَ رَبَّهُ, that those who know themselves, they know the Lord. Right? It is me. It is my fellow human being. Right? You are the lesson to me. You are giving me the hints to the Creator. I learn from you. I learn with you. You teach me. Sometime I teach you. Right? I do not need to go anywhere. I need to compose myself. I need to know my own cosmology. Right? How I am, how I look and perceive at the things. What are my limits? Right? How much I can grab it, how much I can store it. If I store, look at, I mean, we come from East, where, I mean, the psychology is different than from the West. I'm not saying that West should adopt the psychology of the East. No, there is no need. Uniformity in this sense is not beautiful. We are different colors and together we make it a bouquet. But we are very same at the very moment. We have the same fears, we have the same hopes, we have the same desires. Our means are different, our geography is different, otherwise we are the same human beings, right? You should not force me to adopt you, your way of life. And I should not force you to, because if we are forcing it, La ikraha fid deen, there is no compulsion in religion. That's what Islam tells. right? It is giving me the principle. So I'm not forcing you. He is telling me that do not force, because if you force, you are violating it. Right? We have to rediscover. This is the hypocrisy. This is the hypocrisy that we believe in something and we act in something else. Means that whatever we are believing is just a mere thought, blah, blah, blah. That's it. Which reflects that we do not have, we are a ship in an ocean without an anchorage. There is no anchor to come back. We are free in this world to realize that there was no freedom.
Right.